Today I'll be calling cable. My name is Wakar Meyer and I'm your Elliott Wave analyst, reviewing what has been and predicting what is likely to be in cable price action. So I haven't made a video in a few days, been busy, sorry about that. If you like the videos, and chances are I probably won't make one Monday or Tuesday, but I'm going to give you a sort of what I think is a longer term view. So what I think is happening is I think that the count up to the point that I have labeled A is correct. This one right here. I think that's five waves up of the E wave of the multi-year triangle. I think it has come down in A. As you can see, the trend line for the A wave. In fact, it should actually be steeper than that, but well, no, we can leave it there. It's fine. It broke that trend line, and I think it did so as a double zigzag, and that's a 535 two times in a row. And now I think what we're getting is a B wave correction in the long direction. And let me zoom in a little bit and show you that. So I think that starting from A here, you had 535, you had an X wave finishing right there, right at that point. And then you had another 5, 3, and 5. And I had trouble counting this as 5 waves down, this last little push. So I made a choice about degree to call it, 3 waves of its internals. Now, technically, it has not broken. My count has not failed, right? Because it has not made a new high above this point. But based on the pattern that it's making at the moment, I think the likelihood that that will happen is probably pretty high. So I think what it's doing is this is 5 waves up, and this move right here is 5 waves up. So that's 535. Okay, now if this is going to all be part of the B wave correction, we've had 535 in the short direction, and a double zigzag for technical purposes is the same as a single. And now we're going to get 3, a triangle, and a 5 wave move up for the 335. And just using a little Fibonacci, the odds of where that will stop are probably, 1.64. That's where it becomes a 138% of the A wave drop. So I think what we're going to see is we're going to see the triangle finish out, right? So you're going to get A, B, C. It'll come up, make D, E. Probably take a little longer than you think. And then it'll push up to make B, like boy. Once it's made that B wave, okay, I think that you're going to see it come down like so in 5 waves to at least this 1.57. And I've been saying this for a while. I thought it was going to be a zigzag. I thought it was just going to come down in a zigzag. It would be 5, 3, 5, and we'd be done with it. I thought it'd be a little faster. Doesn't appear like that's going to be the case. It probably will make an expanded flat. It's going to come down, do a B throw over, and then 5 waves down. That at a minimum is going to get into this wave 2 price territory, and that's because wave 1 was the longest. So we would expect the retrace to be to the internal second of A, which is basically between the 2 yellow lines like this. So this one at a minimum, textbook probably closer to this one, down near 1.54. All right, and I think that that will coincide with the finishing move in the Dow, and then what I think is going to be the E wave of a triangle that's forming the Dow. The Dow will then push up to make a final move that will complete a larger degree B wave that's been going since 2009, but I digress a little bit. So that's where I think we are. I think we're going to see a push up, likely to above 164. And if I go to, let's go to a longer time frame. Well, never mind. Here's your 54-minute chart, and here's that wave down, and I've got this mislabeled. But anyway, I think that that's how it's all going to work out. Let's go to the bigger time frame. This will be easier. Yeah. So once again, just recapping. I know I'm rambling a little bit here, but anyway, 5 waves up. We're going to get 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and then 5 waves down. That'll take us down to 157.097. And I think a nice way to trade this would be to let it make its move up, allow it then to start making its first 5 waves down. As soon as you can see it count 5 waves down, it's likely to then make a move up. I think that this trend line is going to come into play. It'll probably fall something like this, It'll do, a little something like this. It'll fall. It'll maybe hit this trend line, find resistance, make a move up like so. That move up is going to be where you're going to get in short. This high that was made will be your out, and you're going to take profit when it gets into the price territory of this second wave, which will, let's see, what is it exactly? I've said it before, but I'll say it again. It's 1.57165. So I think that's how you should play that one, and I think that should probably be a nice 3-to-1 or 4-to-1 or something like that in terms of risk reward. Pay attention and good luck with that. That's today's call. I hope you'll join me again for tomorrow's call.